Good afternoon or good morning or good evening. This is about moving from codependence to co-creation. So a lot of people out there talk about codependence and why it's so bad, particularly therapists. I am a marriage and family therapist, but I'm becoming a coach because coaches are not codependent. Coaches are co-creators. And so I'm moving from a model of codependency to a model of co-creation. I do think that therapy is also trying to move out of this model of codependency, but I'm not sure that it's been fully acknowledged in terms of the whole field. So I'm going to read from Melody Beattie's The Language of Letting Go. Oh no, she's the author of The Language of Letting Go. This is her Journey to the Heart, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. So I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. This precipitator to my coming out of codependence was my my dog is playing with the ball. Give me that, Luna. Was my divorce. Awakening and realizing that I needed to get a divorce, that I had been all that time, well, the message I got was, you thought if you did everything right, you would be loved. But then what I realized was, yeah, I thought that if I took care of everybody else, then that they would take care of me. But I wasn't really aware of that. I would consider myself an empath and did fall into the empath narcissist relationship, and just came out of that and realized in continuing my path of what is love, found a new partner, but recognized through that relationship it was all about choosing me, loving me, and putting myself first. And that's what fosters unconditional love. Because if you are whole yourself, you can unconditionally love another. It also helped me that I was doing A Course in Miracles, and I continue to follow A Course in Miracles, because all of that is really about our own internal power and loving ourselves. So I'm looking for today's date, which I believe today is the it's Juneteenth, but I don't actually know what that date is. Is that the 18th or the 19th? It is that's the other calendar. Okay. So today is the 19th. June 19th. Your heart will guide you through. If you feel confused, alone, unsure of what to do next, go back to a place you can trust, your heart. In matters of work, money, love, play, go back to your heart. The issues that arise in your life can be dealt with from the heart. You will be guided through, gently, safely, with love and truth, along the path that's best for you. So everything we learned was wrong. We learned that we were supposed to take care of other people, and that some other people didn't have what it took to take care of themselves, so we needed to take care of them. And that was all wrong. So we have to learn a new way. Are you feeling upset? Do you wonder why things aren't working out? Are you unsure of the map, uncertain of the next step? Wondering how to untangle the mess of the past? The answer isn't in your head. It's in your heart. It's not outside of you, although sometimes we receive guidance from others. The answer you're seeking, the guidance you're looking for, needs to feel right to you. It needs to resonate with your heart. Your heart is the center, the balance point for your emotions, your intellect, and your soul. Your heart is safe. Go back to your heart. It will always lead you home. Okay. The other message I got is that women don't ever need to think that need to choose anyone else, because they already think of everyone else. That's already part of what's loving for them. That's already in the equation. You can't even take that out as a woman, especially as a mother. So it's okay to choose and love yourself. It's going to give you all the energy you need to take care of or to give to everybody else. We don't need to take care. Unless you're a mother of young children, you don't need to take care of anyone else. You can care for other people, but taking care of other people it's messing everyone up. It's creating codependence. And society needs to move out of codependence. It's messing everyone up. So we're moving from codependence to co-creation, but in order to do that, we have to move into our hearts and out of our heads. And let your heart be the guide. Everything just falls in line when you do that. Your heart works with your head, but your heart comes first. I am going to pull some cards just because I like to use the cards to uncover some of the unconscious issues that we're working with. So I'm going to pull from the Mary Magdalene deck. I see this deck is all about the balance between the masculine and the feminine, so that's why I like it. Because we all have masculine and feminine inside of us, and we need to find balance. But outside, the masculine is very heavily weighed, and the feminine is just not given enough value. So it's very out of balance in the outside world, and we need to create balance in the inside world so that we can project that out into the world. And I think this is a good, these cards, this book are a good way of doing it. I think we may have gotten similar cards as to the other day. The Legacy, Love is Always Legendary. And Mary Magdalene, Love Only Ever Expands. So if you're wondering if something is love, okay, Legacy, Love is Always Legendary. I keep getting the Legacy card. And I also keep getting that message from everywhere that I am taking this new path of learning to put myself first is creating a new legacy. And in family constellations, I'm a family constellations facilitator. We are taught that, I learned, and I already knew this intuitively, it just basically validated it for me, that when our parents are unable to take care of us, and when they're unable to take care of themselves, we spend all our energy looking back at them, and we don't have the energy to move forward. And then we keep making these loyalty decisions and being loyal to them, to take care of them, supposedly, or to take care of them, rather than caring for them, giving them back what's theirs, thanking them for giving you life, and asking for a blessing to move forward and make different choices. That's what we want to do. Because then we have all of our energy to choose something different. And then we give our children permission to be happy. But if they're worried about taking care of us, they don't have the energy to take forth in their lives and to be free. So in choosing yourself, you're also choosing your children. I dreamt once that I was at the bottom of the ocean. If I felt this impossible weight on me, as if I was holding up the entire ocean with my tiny little back. Then this unexpected ripple of light made me lift my head. I glanced up to see a huge mirror right in front of me. At first, all I could see was the suffering on my face from the weight. But then I saw my grandfather standing beside me, and he had that glowing look of love that he often used when he was alive. I noticed that he was just the first in an endless line of ancestors, all looking at me with that same love gaze, and they were there, holding up the weight of the ocean with me. My life is a continuation of all the love that has passed on to me. Love is always legendary. So this is all about not having to do it alone, that we are being supported and guided, and our ancestors are all behind us, and they want us to do something different. They want us to break this cycle. Okay, then we have Mary Magdalene. Love only ever expands. Okay. Peter says to Mary in her gospel, "Sister, we know the Savior loved you more than all other women." This passage makes clear that Christ's love for Mary was unique, singular, and so there were teachings that his love for her alone could communicate, teachings that she alone could receive, and that she alone could then share with the rest of the world. Because of this, Peter then asked Mary, "Tell us the words of the Savior that you remember, the things which you know that we don't because we haven't heard them." The heart of Mary's gospel then follows. She reveals what has been hidden from us. She teaches us about the vision we're all capable of, how the soul perceives the world with the spiritual eye, or a form of seeing from within. This is unassuming and humble space of the human heart. Again, we're back to the heart. Mary's intimate exchange with Christ in her gospel takes place from within her. Christ tells her that she's wonderful for being able to perceive him, and that this capacity to see with the heart, this true vision, is the treasure. This love that sits at the core of who we are is what allows us to become a bridge between worlds. This love that is stronger than death, this love that reminds us when we are bound by a power of the ego that we are also a soul. This love that frees us. When we allow love to overwhelm us, letting it reach where we feel broken, alone, unforgivable, or forgotten, this is the whole point of being here. The point is to let love reach where it has never been before. Christ's love for Mary is the other half of the Christian story. It's the other half of his ministry, and I believe we're ready for it now, which is why her buried gospel, lost to us for almost 2 millennia, has been found. We're ready to put their love story into practice. Their story is a love that has always been meant for us. This love that makes simply being fully human our true purpose. This love that resurrects. This love that brings us back to life again and again. This love that only ever expands. Women have been taken out of so many stories. We need to put ourselves back in the story. We need to write the story. We are now being asked to write the story from our voice, from our perspective, because it includes everything. Being able to be a mother connects you so deeply with everything, connects you so deeply to life, and that changes you. We are leading now. We're leading from our hearts, and we're leading from inside of us. Because we've done the work. We've done the emotional work. And now it's time to project that love and that light out into the world. Choose you, and that chooses everyone. And just keep asking, what is in the highest good of all? What is in the highest good of all? And then you will know. what you need to do. I'm going to pull some cards from the Light Seers Tarot. Oops, this one jumped out. The Nine of Pentacles, I keep getting this one. That's abundance. We're moving out of the scarcity mindset and we're moving into abundance, knowing that we are the creators. I mean, we can create life. If we can create life, I mean, just imagine what else we can create. Right, Luna? The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Moon, the World, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, we have a story here. But the World, I think, is the end of a cycle. Ooh, hi, baby. The World is the end of a cycle and the beginning of whatever it is that you choose, whatever it is that you want, whatever story you're writing. The Knight of Pentacles. Play. Oops, sorry. I hit her in the face with a tennis ball. She's okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Diligence, hard work. Yes, I'm saying that you have worked really hard and now we're expanding beyond where we've ever been. Seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock-steady foundations of faith. And I keep getting the King of Wands, and it's not sitting with me yet. Like, it's not, I don't know. An entrepreneurial spirit, a natural-born leader, ideas that can be ultra-successful, a creative visionary, timelessness, success, fire. Okay. Passionate, that's what it is. Passionate and heart-fueled, we build this empire of light together. Okay, but we're not doing it alone. We're doing it, men and women together are doing it together, and the masculine and the feminine united in you are doing it together. We're doing it together. But we have to choose wholeness first. We have to take care of ourselves first. Everything that I've ever learned has pointed me in that direction. I'm a marriage and family therapist. I've been a marriage and family therapist for, I don't know, maybe like since 2001. So, what I've learned is that we just need to accept and agree to everything and use it as our fuel, as our heart-based passion. Everything, use everything. Use everything that you have as part of your story and the story you're creating. Don't get rid of any of it. You needed it all. Okay. But what I learned in IFS, Internal Family Systems, is that, and this is Internal Family Systems for Couples. It's from the book, You Are the One You've Been Waiting For, by Richard Schwartz, is you have to take care of everything inside of you. And then you can ask for care from your partner, but you have to take care of it first. Because if you don't, it's at an intensity level that your partner won't be able to receive what you're asking. And you don't even know what you want. You can't even, like, you're not in a receiving space, so you won't be able to receive anything anyway. So that's why you have to take care of you first. And also, A Course in Miracles teaches this same thing. And I can't remember how, but it's basically, because when you're upset at anyone, It's not for the reason that you think. It's something within you. Okay, the moon. So there's some unknown parts that we don't know about yet. But there are things you know, and you can move forward with what you know. And these parts will, as you need to know, it will come. So the world, I'm just going to see if there's anything else about the world. Completion, joy, wholeness. Wholeness. You're choosing wholeness. By choosing yourself and to take care of yourself, you're choosing wholeness. Happy endings, abundant success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. Amen. And so it is. And so you remember. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. I want to stay on that one though. I really do feel that like everything kind of came full circle this morning for me, and then even more so anchored in this afternoon when I took my spiritual coaching class. I recognized that my fear of money was about my fear of myself, my fear of my own power, my fear of that I couldn't take care of myself. But what I realized this morning is that I can take care of myself. I've been taking care of myself. And it's not hard to take care of myself when I stop taking care of everyone else. I can care about other people, but I can't take care of them. That's too heavy. That's a burden, and it's not mine. So in letting that go, I have the energy to take care of myself. And that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And now I can go forth and I'm free and I can be happy. And I choose my happiness. And that energy just flows into everything else and flows out to other people. So the Three of Pentacles is cooperation, community, teaching and learning, sharing and listening, teamwork. There's no limit to what you can manifest together. That's co-creation. It just came full circle. I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. So that was validation. Okay. I hope that you're receiving this and spreading this. If you like these videos, I know they're a lot. That's just me. I'm a lot. And I love who I am. And I know there's a place for me, and I'm going to find it. So, the light in me sees the light in you. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, send me a message, and share this with others. Thanks.